Hello everybody. In today's world, children are growing up amidst a variety of media, especially digital media, new media, whether it's a television or videos or radio or video games. Children are in front of screen, they are watching images, they are playing games, they are using their fingers. So some amount of dexterity, eye-hand coordination, control is happening. But the most important thing is the interaction with the content. As parents, as caregivers, as adults in the environment, do we sit down with children and watch what they are watching, talk about it? In the world of media, we call this co-viewing. And co-viewing itself, just sitting next to my daughter or next to a young child, is not enough. What is more important is discussing, laughing over the same jokes, really co-constructing the view together. So that in this dimension of watching together, playing together, you also understand how is the child absorbing the media images, the content of media. And so in that way, it becomes like a guided interaction. Now, I'm not stressing on the learning component so much as the interaction which the child will take in as answers, and leaving not many unanswered questions. I'll give an example. Supposing there's a film and some boy is chasing a girl. I'm not even going to extreme. The child says, why is he running? And that Didi doesn't know. But you know that he's wanting to make friends with her. Will lighten the whole situation and give a proper perspective rather than leaving the many unanswered questions. And of course, if the answer or if the explanation cannot be satisfied with such an explanation, we have to take that visual away from the child's environment. So it's very important to be around, to be there to channelize the media content for the child, help the children in meaning making. There are very few countries where there are early childhood content for children which is specifically aimed for young children. There are programs like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood which directly addressed young children. Of course, Sesame worldwide grew by leaps and bounds and took away the one notion that was in people's minds, that television increases and impacts aggression. Programs like Sesame Street and Nickelodeon were able to say that children can learn literacy. There are thousands of people through research who say that they learned English language through Sesame Street as children. So television can have an impact in being multilingual, some amount of language literacy of other languages, some keywords which help to make for a better world. Of course, those are big dreams, but specifically designed programs can orient children to learning more than just aggression or just cartoons. Cartoon characters can be used more usefully, constructively to talk about social emotional issues. In the domain of social emotional, you can teach through fun stories about sharing, taking turns. So the medium can become a message for important learning. Especially because you have access to animation, so you can think beyond the real world. You can connect children to children in different parts of the world, and you can specifically aim for language literacy, numeracy, using the media for fun-filled learning for a large audience at one go. Online cyberspace has many opportunities. I've seen young children, pressing buttons and learning about colors, pressing different buttons, learning about addition. Let's show the way to children that these games are there, and let them from an early age look at the way that sometimes information is only a button away. So it's nice. Some amount of racy games are also alright. But again, the proportion of time spent as trigger-friendly beings, then doing other things with your hands. Our sensorial capacities should not only remain to the fingertips. The limbs must be able to manipulate, hold different shapes, use them for catch, ball, throw, push, pull. All those experiences should not be denied to young children. And an over-dependency on gadgets, there is a danger of doing that. But I am a little optimistic. The world of children is very need-based. So just as much as they enjoy, they also look for other kind of stimulation. Nevertheless, as adults, we need to know that we can't always depend on the natural propensity of children for play. We must also ensure that they don't get over-attracted by only one medium through which they explore their creative potential. Till now we've been talking about play from an expert's point of view, that this is play, whether you crumple a paper or whether you are putting cushions as caves, and if an adult comes and removes this, you've taken the lion's house away, or the role of media, the dominance of media, the availability of media, video games everywhere. But if you have any specific concerns, you're most welcome to pen in your questions, give your responses. I'll be there to answer them.